Hi everyone, my name is Assaf Luxembourg. This here is Shira Sneg.
Hi.
And this video is part of a blog post about how Shira here hacked her internship experience in Israel. So if you didn't feel like reading the whole thing, this video is for you. If you watch this video and you don't know what I'm talking about, look for the link to the post somewhere in the description, somewhere here or down below. Shira, why don't you tell the world your story in a nutshell?
So I am an Israeli Canadian. I was born in Israel, lived most of my life in Canada though. So I did my studies there. I worked at my university at UBC, and life was good. But I was still wondering what would it be like to live in Israel as an adult. And so I started off with doing a 5-month Masar internship and decided afterwards that I was going to make Aliyah, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm living and working in Israel.
All right. So during this amazing journey,
Yes.
what was your hardest moment?
The hardest moment was that, I had a lot of great things going for me. I had my family here. I grew up in Israel, so I had that Israeli mindset still. I have fluent Hebrew, and I had a job offer on the line from my internship. So things were awesome. And then things were not awesome.
For full disclosure, we worked together a little bit throughout your internship period, and I remember working with you, and the trend goes up, everything's going great, and then sometime towards the end, like this.
Yes, so the job offer did not go through, and at the end of the internship, my hands were empty. And so I knew that I had to work at being here in Israel and kind of like start from zero. Also, it was Passover, and Passover is a time of little to no business activity here. So even my most proactive efforts were met with nothing.
What helped you the most in that time?
So in that time, everything I did up to that time helped the most. I put in a lot of work during my internship to connect.
By the way, it's important. While you were thinking you were going to stay and work at the place you interned, you were putting the legwork, just to build your network and everything.
Yes. From the get-go, I knew that if I wanted to stay in Israel, which was also something I was assessing throughout, I knew that I needed to broaden myself outside of just the internship. So I networked with Israeli professionals. I worked on my self-care, and I knew and worked at my goals. I planned those out so that I had this clear roadmap of where I wanted to be at the end of the internship and in general in my life in Israel.
So the seeds you put in the ground without knowing you're going to need them, they are the thing that help you the most when you suddenly need them.
Exactly.
All right. What is your best advice for people who are in Israel, professionals, international professionals who've made Aliyah and are looking to secure their career path?
So just like with me, know the Israeli calendar and work with it. So know the holidays, know how they affect business activity, and work with it. When there's peak times, go. When there's slow times, don't just lay low. Use them as productive times. Network, enrich yourself professionally. Do whatever you need in order to support your long-term success.
People who are currently on some sort of an internship or career program in Israel, what is your best advice for them?
So the internship experience is awesome, but it can be over in a snap. So you need to plan out your goals so that you can work at them and actually have, check, I did this at the end. So plan your short-term goals, long-term goals, and also communicate them with your employer.
People who consider coming to Israel for an internship or something similar, a career program, what is your best advice for them?
Just like before, know what you want to get out of this experience, because that will drive all those key factors. Who you're going to intern or do the employment with, where you're going to be located in Israel, who might be the people that you be with. Those are key to your success. So consider them, have a good think, and that will drive your strategy of what you're going to do here.
So goal setting, that is the key motive of your advice.
Yes, it's
Right.
the roadmap to success.
All right. Last words of wisdom, Shira.
So really, I had a lot of things going great for me, and I still do. I have family here. I have support. Speak Hebrew, Israeli culture, awesome stuff. Still, it's not a magic band that just like boom, I got a job. I didn't. I needed to work at it, and I need to know what I wanted because that led me to just believe and get what I want. If it's worth the win, you're going to go after it.
So let me see if I understand correctly. For those of you out there who think you're not getting what you want, maybe because your Hebrew is not good enough, it's not necessarily that the 3-month Ulpan is going to fix it. It's the actual biz dev work you do for yourself. It's a business unit that can actually make it work with or without the Hebrew.
Yes, yes.
And given what you said about the win, find something you want to win for, which could then be something you are prepared to lose for and then to live for.
Yes. It's the purpose. The purpose will drive you home.
Well, I don't think there's anything to add here. Shira, thank you so much for sharing your story with everybody else, and thank you very much for watching.